Welcome you to my, let's say, TED Talk, to this workshop, right? We're looking at Google AI Studio, right? So we plan to look at the capabilities of Google AI Studio, what it's capable of, what it's used for, uh, the possibilities, what you can build with Google AI Studio, and yeah, just want to like test around and learn a couple of things about Google AI Studio and see how we can implement some of these features that is built with Google AI Studio to improve ourselves, to improve the way we build, to improve the way we uh, come up with solutions. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, just come with me. I'm Miracle Olabode, Google Developers Expert for Google Cloud, and yeah, welcome into this section. I'll just run through this slide because basically what we're at for today is the hands-on section, how we can play around Google AI Studio and get the best from it. Like I said, yeah. So I'm just going to run through this slide. Done. Yeah. So for Google AI Studio, what you really need is you need to have a you need to know how to generate your API keys, how to create, test, and save prompts, how to customize models in minutes, and yeah, how to generate starter codes, right? So yeah, this is what Google AI Studio like. These are the prerequisites, and this is what you should know, right? When you want to use Google AI Studio. Yeah. So how can we build Google AI Studio? This is what Google AI Studio interface looks like, right? You can see for yourself, right? You can be able to use this to. Oh, I forgot to start sharing. Yeah. So basically, this is like I said, this is what the interface looks like. You can see that you can get your API key by clicking that button, right? And then you can see you can select your model here by checking for whichever model you want to use. We're using here in your screen. You can see Gemini 2.0 Flash. So yeah, we have these several options. We have Gemini 2.5 now. So depending on the model you want to use to build, so you select your model there. That's what that's for. Yeah. So this is system instructions. So yeah, when we're building with Google AI Studio, there's something we call system instructions. That's what we really use to like tell the system that okay, this is what we want you to build for. This is what we want you to know about what we want to build, right? So if you don't inform the system about what you want it to know, if you are just asking to build something randomly, to build based on the default system instructions that Google has actually set it to like use to answer your questions to build solutions for you, right? But with this, with us setting system instructions, we are telling you that okay, don't go beyond this limit. I would show examples of that by the time we start building. So yeah, we can get code as well, right? We can get code after we must have run our script. We can get code on the Google AI Studio just to like grab the section of the code and implement it properly. Yeah, so this is an example. Yeah, Google AI Studio REST API plus client libraries. So we definitely use Google AI Studio with its functions with a lot of APIs, right? Python and libraries. Python, Node, JS, Go, Java, name it. It integrates with most of all of these libraries, right? So I have Vertex AI to Google API and Vertex. They're similar. They both give access to Gemini family models, right? The enterprise, the Vertex AI supports, you know, model evaluation, monitoring, registry, right? And yeah, we can check it out if we are ready to use it for enterprise scale production workloads, right? For some of us that we are really into production of enterprise scale models, right? Yeah, we can definitely. It's something that we might want to check out. Um, so yeah, what I'm going to cover in this workshop. So we're covering basic prompting, code generation and execution, grounded with Google search, function calling and structured output, vision, image, video, and audio understanding, image and video generation, tuning, right? So yeah, this is an example of what Google AI Studio is for, write a poem about a magic backpack. So yeah, it's going to come up with something and say, in a world of wonders, behold a backpack with tales yet peeled, yet untold, its fabric scheme as alive with might, a portal to realms day and night. Yeah, so Google AI Studio has the capability of coming up with, just like Gemini, right? It does the capability of coming up with answers to most of your questions, to most of what you probably wanted to build. Yeah, we're asking to generate a short tip about JavaScript. Yeah, so yeah, I think it's similar to what we've checked out. Yeah, so I just want to run through all of this because this isn't actually. I just, for those of us that were really hearing about Google AI Studio for the first time, I made this slide so that we can really understand the basics. We can really know what most of these things are used for, so we can get familiar with it basically before we start building. So so you're not asking, what exactly is Google AI Studio, what is it used for, right? So yeah, I really don't plan to spend a lot of time with this slide. I'll probably share it with your organizer, so you probably just send it to you so you can go through it when you're free. Do you get me? Yeah, so that's it. I don't want to really spend time with this. I think we should just go straight to the demo for today, right? Yeah, so the prerequisite for today basically is that you need to have Google AI Studio. So I just click on this Google AI Studio, and yeah, for you to have a Google AI Studio, all you need is a Gmail account, right? You need a Gmail account, and then that's all. And just click Google AI Studio, aistudio.google.com, and you'll be here, right? I don't think anyone should have a difficulty setting this up. So uh, I'll just give you guys a few minutes to like get it set up before we kickstart, right? So yeah, aistudio.google.com. Type that into your search box and enter, and then you see the first most likely the first link that you see, or it should even take you here straight away, and it may ask you to sign in if you are not probably signed in into your Gmail account. Yeah. So once you're signed in, you'll be here, right? So this is what the interface looks like. This is what Google AI Studio looks like, right? Sorry about that. And let's close that. Yeah. So this is what Google AI Studio looks like, right? Uh, this is what it looks like, and basically what we can do with this is that we have several options. We can probably write a prompt to Google AI Studio to probably do something for us, to probably answer a question just like Gemini we do, or we can stream, right? This streaming feature, it has three ways, right? You can talk to it. You can just like Siri. The way you can talk to Siri that what do you want from me, or ask Siri some questions, right? You can as well talk to Gemini live that way and say, uh, okay. So I'm going to run some examples, right? We're not there yet. So once I get to that section where we want to run examples, I would test run a couple of things with Gemini live, right? So yeah, but that's it. Webcam, you can switch on our webcam to probably point to something. You can point to probably a cup and ask Gemini like, okay, what's this cup? What does this cup look like? Or can you tell us more about this cup? Probably if you see an object, you probably travel to Santorini, or you travel to Dubai, or you travel to any part of the world, and probably you come across something that you really have not seen before, right? You can just come to Google AI Studio, switch to webcam, and show Google AI Studio, okay, can you tell me something about this object? Can you tell me something about this thing, right? Yeah, it's going to like point you to something so that you are aware about, or probably you get to like expand your knowledge on that concept that you're not familiar with earlier. So you can share your screen as well, right? By sharing your screen, you can tell Gemini AI, Google AI Studio, I mean, to probably look into your screen and tell you something, probably tell you what it can see, or tell you how to like make do with what you want to do, right? So yeah, there are a couple of things that you can do with Gemini Gemini Live. You can talk with Gemini Live. I mean, so yeah, we have video generation as well. This is for generating videos, right? Okay, it's asking me to. Sorry, I want to just run this. Okay, yeah. So I've done that. So it's asking me to like grant my drive access so I can store the probably videos I generate, right? So yeah, probably we'll be generating some videos today just to test it out. Right. Then we have the starter apps where there are a lot of apps that probably you can use. These are demo apps, right? Well, my apps I don't have anything here yet because I've not created something yet. But yeah, we can create an app, we can build it, we can build apps with Gemini. Pretty easy, pretty simple, right? We can also we should be able to demo that today if time permits. Yeah, so pretty much let's go to chat and probably test something out. What can we tell our chat today? Probably, I think this is just pretty straightforward and similar to what we all know, right? I'm trying to see. Okay, let me test this out. Okay, I'm asking to generate a collection of elementary math worksheets for addition and subtraction of digits. Yeah, so can you see? It's going to like solve that for me by generating something, by generating what I've just asked it to do. So I'm asking it to generate a collection of elementary math worksheets, right, for addition and subtraction of two digits, right, and it has just done that, right. So this is a worksheet for two digits for solving the addition problem. Can we see? So yeah, this is pretty much explanatory of how it does the subtraction and and addition using two digits. Yeah, pretty much. So that's that for that, right? For streaming, basically what I really want us to do today is the streaming aspect of it, right? So I would want us to like tell it to create uh to create so system instructions. So I want to come to system instructions and tell it probably what I want it to do. So I'll tell it to create a loan app. So I want it to create a loan app today, right? Create a loan app where the interest rate is around 15% monthly. I want you to be able to convince any customer that asks questions from you, that any customer that wants to acquire a loan and make sure they take on the loan. Also be professional, right? Professional and polite while answering some of their questions. They can tend to be rude and arrogant. Try to calm them down. And make sure you take on it down. Alone. Yeah, So basically, you can just talk to Gemini today. Hi, I want
Hello?
to, yeah, I want to take on a loan.
Okay, I can assist you with that. Could you please provide me with some information, like the amount you're looking to borrow and the purpose of the loan?
Yeah, I'm looking to borrow $10,000. What's the interest monthly?
Okay, so you're looking to borrow $10,000. Our monthly interest rate is around 15%. Would you like me to walk you through a repayment schedule or answer any questions you might have about the loan terms?
Yes, please. However, I don't want to take 15% monthly. Can you do 8% monthly for me?
I understand your concern about the interest rate. While 15% might seem high, it allows us to offer loans to a wider range of individuals. However, I can explain how our loan benefits you in other ways, such as quick approval and flexible repayment options. Would you be open to discussing those?
But I have a competitor. Your competitor is offering me 10%
I
per
appreciate you
month.
I appreciate you sharing that information. While your competitor may be offering a slightly lower interest rate, let's consider the bigger picture. What are their loan terms, repayment flexibility, and customer service reputation like? Sometimes, a slightly higher interest rate is worth it for a better overall experience and more favorable terms.
Yeah, I understand that, but your competitor
Great,
is offering almost the same times as you are, right? And I
I
think,
understand.
yeah, so I'm looking uh, at the way where you can also give me a fair rate so that I can take a loan from you. What can I do about that?
I hear you. To offer you a fairer rate, let's explore how we can tailor the loan to your specific situation. Could you tell me more about your income and credit history? This will allow me to see if we can make any adjustments to the interest rate or loan terms to better suit your needs.
I earn around $80,000 yearly, so my credit score is around
That's helpful.
600.
Thank
Yeah.
That's helpful information. Based on your income and credit score, I can see about potentially lowering the interest rate to 13, 5%. How does that sound?
That looks okay, but I think what would be best for me is around 11%.
I understand. While 11% might be a stretch, let's see what else we can do. Would you be open to a slightly shorter repayment period to potentially lower the overall interest paid?
What's the option you're giving me? What's the shorter repayment period that we are bringing up with?
Essentially, instead of, say, 12 months, we could look at an 8-month repayment period. This means higher monthly payments, but you'd pay off the loan faster and potentially save on interest overall. Would you be interested in exploring that option?
Yeah, that might not be bad.
Okay, I'm happy to calculate some numbers for you based on an 8-month repayment period. Would you like me to do that now?
Yes, please.
Okay, give me just a moment to crunch the numbers. Based on a $10,000 loan at 13, 5% interest with an 8-month repayment period, your estimated monthly payment would be around $1,327.
But
Does that sound manageable for you?
I thought you were going to reduce the interest rate since I'm asking for a lower repayment period now.
You're absolutely right. My apologies. Let me recalculate. With a slightly reduced interest rate of 12% for the shorter repayment period. Give me just one moment. Okay, with the interest rate reduced to 12% and an 8-month repayment period, your estimated monthly payment would be around $1,300. How does that sound?
That's perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, are you ready to proceed with the loan application at 12% interest and a repayment period of 8 months?
Yes, please.
Fantastic. Let's move on to the application process. I'll need some additional information from you.
Yeah. So as you can see, right, that's basically a typical way of you know prompting the stream feature on how to. You can see here that I made sure that I have a system instruction where I told you that okay, we want 15% interest of around 15% monthly. But I also informed the the model that the model that the client, right, must take on the loan to, right. So the AI model is open to like exploring options, right, in a way that they are making sure that your client takes on the option, takes on the loan. So if your client is probably asking for a lower interest rate, right? So you can specify it here that okay, you can reduce the interest rates, but don't go lower than probably 10%, or probably 12%, or probably 11%. I didn't specify that here, right? So it's just reducing the interest rate based on discretion, right? Based on what it thinks that would be okay for me, right? But if you want it to be more explicit, right, you want to like include that here as well in system instructions, stating that okay, I want you to give out this loan at so percent and make sure that this client takes on the loan. If he's asking for a lower rate, make sure that you don't go past probably 10% or probably 11%. And yeah, and that would probably do the work as well, right? So let's test something else. So that's about the the talk model, right? So we can also test the webcam on the share screen, right? Just to see what that is about. It's probably asking me to use my. Okay, let me just let's see how we can share screen. Hi, can you tell me what's on my screen?
Hi. Okay. Based on the video, it looks like you're using Google AI Studio. Do you want me to help you create a script?
Yes, I want you to create a script for me for a loan app. I'm looking at
Sure.
setting up a new lab for a business.
Sure. Sure, I can help with that. What kind of tone and style are you looking for in your script? For example, should it be formal or casual? And what key points do you want to highlight about the Loan Hub?
Let it be casual and probably make it a bit playful with my
Got it.
client. Yeah.
Understood. To make the script even better, what specific aspects of the Loan Hub do you want to emphasize or make playful?
Yeah, so I want to I want to offer loans to people that would like to take on loans at 15% per month. You can try to
Okay,
make sure you convince them so that those that are requesting for a lower rate don't go past 12%.
I've got it. You want the script to be casual and playful, and aim to convince people seeking loans at 15% to consider not going below 12%. I'll generate a script based on this now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Here's a possible script. Hey there, future homeowner. Or maybe you're dreaming of a shiny new car? Whatever it is, let's talk loans. At our Loan Hub, we're offering loans at 15%. But hold on, I know what you're thinking. That sounds like a lot, right? But hey, think of it this way. It's an investment in yourself. And think about the joy and freedom that comes with your dream. So let's make it happen. Together. What do you think of this script?
Yeah, that's nice. Thank you.
Great. Is there anything you'd like to change or add to the script?
No. Yeah, so pretty much that's a way of sharing a screen. This was just me sharing the Google AI Studio screen, right? I can share the screen, I can share my slide and say probably look at this slide and tell me something about it, right? So yeah, there's a lot of possibilities with Google AI Studio. I just wanted to explore it personally to see how best you can use this tool to like improve the way you work, improve the way you build, right? Which are important to to our career, so to say. So yeah, this is generating videos is video too, right? So we can generate any video. Let's say generate a video of Miracle speaking at UTI Lokoja. Generate a video of Miracle speaking at build with AI Lokoja. I cannot be there with it physically, right? But yeah, let's run something and see what it comes up with. I've never tried this kind of scripts. I think that idea just bumped into my head now, and I was like, okay, I think this will be nice. So let's see what's. Oh, safety reasons. What safety reasons is that? Um, let's do something then of someone speaking. Probably because I added my name of a speaker. Generative view of a speaker. It's a beauty at the beauty event. Maybe I should be more explicit, like Lokoja. uh, let's see. I hope it runs this time around. It doesn't tell me. Why is it not okay? Oh, we speak at an event. Let me see this one this time around. Oh, a street. Let me see. I think this is going to work. Let's see what happens. It's running for a while. Let's give it some minutes to generate properly. To what? 2 seconds now. Yeah, so we can see, right? You can see that it has generated a video of a street. Yeah, so this is all with Google AI Studio, right? The generated a video of a street. Where's I'm curious to ask where this street is located. Can you show signs in the video to know where in the world the video was generated? So yeah, I think we can see, right? I think it's not supposed to like view just came live, right? I think those prompts I was asking it to like pull up for me were just too explicit, so to say. I was expecting it to just generate probably a random video of someone speaking. I didn't expect it to, of course, put my picture there and say, okay, this is Miracle speaking ability, Lokoja, right? But yeah, I guess those sort of videos, okay. So I think it came up with something now. Where does this look like? This is looking like probably Qatar. Oh yeah. Can you spot anything to show where this is, the way this is? I can see Arabic too. I can see most people moving uh, uh, Arabians, right? So I'm thinking probably Saudi Arabia, Qatar, or Dubai, right? So those are the Arabians dominated countries that I think I can figure out right now. So I'm not sure where this is, but yeah, this is just to show you that Google AI Studio is capable of, you know, coming up with whatever video Are you a content creator? Are you so are you working on anything? I probably need a video, probably in your presentation. You can just ask Vio to generate a video for you, and then you can save to your drive just right here and use it for a presentation, right? I'll probably use it for anything, just like point people to something, or think of anything. You can definitely use this Lokoja Studio to generate a video where you can just use it for a typical work, right? So lastly, this is building apps with Gemini, right? So yeah, you can see the demo apps this that's we've been able to build with Gemini. But yeah, I think we should try creating our own app as well, right? So let's try something out. Let's choose a template. So what type of templates should we use this time around? All right. What should we create, guys? Let's create just a prompt with Gemini, right? Yeah, right. So yeah, it has my index that's TypeScript, right? My index is HTML, this is CSS. So yeah, we can definitely use this to create um, to create an app, right? Just like we've seen earlier. I don't think we might not have time to set up an app today because of this section. But yeah, let's look at an app that's been created to use with Gemini, right? So probably this is a dictation app. Hi, what do you do? I'm trying to see. This is a dictation app. Let's probably use a. Should I do a map planner? Let's do a map planner instead. I'm looking at something that we can relate with, of course. Uh, let's do bedding. Variable gates here, of course. So this is showing me where I can visit in Berlin, right? Showing me where I can visit in Berlin. Variable gate, museum. Let's do Nigeria. This was created with Google Studio, right? It's saying I can come to Ibadan, I can go to Lagos. Benin City. How about Ghana? Let's check Ghana. Let's explore Ghana. This Accra, Lakefoot, Kakum National Park. Over this place, right? Kumasi, Cape Coast. Yeah. So this is like, imagine you're planning to visit a country newly. Like you plan to probably travel to Katana, you probably plan to travel to South Africa, and you really don't know places in South Africa that people are recommending that one visit, right? You just come to this map plan and check it out, and yeah, you get recommendations of having nice places to visit, right? Kruger National Park. Imagine, like, yeah, they're just a couple of stuffs that you get to see that would want to make you want to work. Yeah, so yeah, they like a lot of demo apps here to play around. and you can also create your own demo apps, your own apps, right? You can create your own demo apps. I don't want to really go into that today because I might really want to like take a lot of our time. Do you understand? But yeah, it's a lot that can be done. There's actually a lot that can be done with just this starter pack, right? This is TypeScript code, then this is HTML, this is CSS. So yeah, you can just definitely use that to can generate API key, to function with the Google AI Studio, right? Um, Trying to see if you can run something very simple for us today, but uh, yeah, pretty much, right? So uh, it's pretty simple the way all of this works, right? So I will encourage us to just play around with Google AI Studio and probably learn a lot about it. So probably know how we can build with Google AI Studio, how we can function with Google AI Studio, and yeah, let me know if you have any questions. You can reach me on Twitter. Miracle Olabode is my name on there, and yeah, we can chat around what you've been able to build with Google AI Studio. Probably have questions around any aspect of Google AI Studio. Yeah, just hit me up. We can definitely talk around it. Thank you so much for attending this section, right? And yeah, I will probably see you in person some other time.